challenge yourself. Think of what might be, not what is. Reflect on whatever goal you may have set for yourself, and then reflect a little bit more on what could be or will be if you take that extra step, that additional risk. Think of what might be if you kept on digging, but a little bit better and a little bit harder, and make that ambition your lasting memory. Again, congratulations to all of you. Thank you very much for having me here today.
Thank you, Mr. Ainsley. An absolutely marvelous presentation. Very important life lessons contained therein. We appreciate your being with us today. At this point in our ceremony, we move to the presentation of our two most distinguished student awards. And to begin that part of our ceremony, I would like to invite Dr. Gary Warren to return to the podium.
This year, the winner of the Keller Key comes from the College of Arts and Sciences. In order to present that, I'm asking Dean Von Hansen up to make that presentation. Following Dr. Hansen, Vice President Shields will present the Torus Fidelis. Thank you.
The Keller Key Award was established as a memorial to the late President James Albert and Mrs. Mary Glenn Keller. A Keller Key is presented at each commencement to the honor graduate who, on the basis of having earned all credits for the bachelor's degree at this university, has made the highest scholastic average. The recipient of this award is Nicholas Trey Canada. Mr. Canada completed his Bachelor of Arts degree in English option, with a grade point average of 4.0 on a scale of 4.0. Will the marshals please escort Mr. Canada to the platform?
The Torus Fidelis Key may be awarded to not more than 2 graduating seniors at spring commencement. The award is made on the basis of outstanding service to the university and scholastic achievement. This honor is the highest honor that can be conferred upon a graduating senior, and the recipients are selected by a joint committee of faculty and students. The recipient of this award is Kristen Ashley Gist. Will the marshals please escort Ms. Gist to the podium? Kristen came to UNA in 2003 from Green Hill, Alabama. She graduated this past August with a Bachelor of Science degree, majoring in English Language Arts and Secondary Education. During her time at UNA, Kristen served the university as co-captain of the LaGrange Society and co-captain and Leadership Council for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. She was also the public relations chairperson for the student chapter of Habitat for Humanity, while at the same time serving on the homecoming committee and acting as event coordinator for Shakin' on Leo's Lawn, an event to educate the UNA community on homelessness. Kristen served as a student SOAR counselor. Her service also encompassed the roles of teacher for the Christian Student Center and secretary and resource director and small group coordinator for the Well College Ministry. Kristen was a member of the Women's Collegiate Cross Country team for 4 years and represented the university at the Gulf South Conference. She was also an active participant in UNA's intramural program, both in volleyball and basketball. Her community service includes volunteering with Habitat for Humanity, where she participated in the construction of 2 homes in Philadelphia as well as homes in Muscle Shoals, Florence, and in Green Hill. She provided after-school tutoring for the Florence Middle School and volunteered her time with Special Olympics and was actively involved with the Keller Kids Foundation program. She was the member of the National Council for English Teachers and was actively involved in the West Side Kids Club. She supported the St. Jude's Foundation, where she participated in the Make-A-Wish Foundation fundraiser, Kids Fun Night, and the St. Jude's fundraiser, sponsored by Chili's Restaurant. She served as a teacher in Zambia, Africa, as a part of her internship in the summer of 2006. Kristen was inducted into Alpha Lambda Delta Honor Society and served as vice president. She also held memberships in Phi Kappa Phi, Gamma Beta Phi, and Omicron Delta Kappa Honor Societies, and she has received numerous scholarship awards, including the Pauline Gravely Scholarship, the LaGrange Scholarship, Salutatorian Scholarship, and Collegiate Athletic Scholarship. She was a recipient of the university's Promising Alumni and Hall of Fame Awards and was repeatedly on the Dean's List and the Athletic Academic Honor Roll while attending UNA. Kristen was selected as the Secondary Education Student of the Year for 2007. Kristen graduated magna cum laude in August of 2007 with a GPA of 3.77 overall and is currently working at Liberty Middle School in Huntsville. It is with great pleasure that I recognize Ms. Kristen Ashley Gist as the 2007-2008 recipient of the Tours for Dallas Award.
We now move to the conferral of degrees. Each of the university's college deans will present candidates for the conferral of their respective degrees. Would Dean Vaughn Hansen, College of Arts and Sciences, please come forward?
As you are able, would candidates for the following graduate degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences please stand and remain standing? Master of Arts in English, Master of Science in Criminal Justice. Dr. Kale, I present to you these candidates for graduate degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences. They have met all of their degree requirements as outlined and approved by their faculty and the Graduate Council. It is with great pleasure that I present these candidates to you for the conferral of their degree.
Through the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of North Alabama, I now bestow upon each of you your respective graduate degree. Congratulations, and you may be seated.
As you are able, would candidates for the following undergraduate degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences please stand and remain standing? Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Science in Music, Bachelor of Social Work, and Bachelor of Science. Dr. Kale, I present to you these candidates for undergraduate degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences. They have met all of their degree requirements as outlined and approved by their faculty. It is with great pleasure that I present these candidates to you for the conferral of their degrees.
Through the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of North Alabama, I now bestow upon each of you your respective undergraduate degree. Please move the tassel from the right edge to the left edge of your cap. And congratulations to each of you. You may be seated. Would Dr. Carrie Gatlin, Dean of the College of Business, please come forward?
As you are able, would candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration please stand and remain standing? Dr. Kale, I present to you these candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration from the College of Business. They have met all of their degree requirements as outlined and approved by their faculty and the Graduate Council. It is with great pleasure that I present these candidates to you for the conferral of their degree.
Through the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of North Alabama, I now bestow upon each of you the degree of Master of Business Administration. Congratulations. You may be seated.
As you are able, would the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration please stand and remain standing? Dr. Kale, I present to you these candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration from the College of Business. They have met all of their degree requirements as outlined and approved by their faculty. It is with great pleasure that I present these candidates to you for the conferral of their degree.